and this is the net result. Over the line now, what is the gap? We can see it for ourselves, but it's 0.7 on the stopwatch.
5 laps to go, and neither of them, of course, can afford to come in again. There's no reason why they should do. They've had their 2 stops that were planned. Michael Schumacher would appear to have overheating tyres in comparison with Mika Häkkinen, and it is coming up to Les Combes that time after time he's dodged into the wet patch to try and cool those tyres down a bit. Let's see whether he does it again. This is coming up to the wetter patch, and he's into it and moves across to take the line for the corner. Still in the...
For extra speed too, just like Coulthard was able to do with Jenson Button. Past Michael Schumacher if he can get close enough.
Mika Häkkinen looks down into the cockpit there, and his wife is tense. Everybody is tense, because as I said earlier on, this is the battle for the World Championship. For Mika Häkkinen to maintain the lead he's got now, to extend it and go on to make it 3 World Champions. After Michael Schumacher had made that magnificent return at Malaysia after breaking his leg at Silverstone, but they have yet to win a Drivers' World. And now they're coming up to the Minardi. If the Minardi gets in the way, it could affect the lead, and the Minardi is that of Marc Genet, who is down in 45 miles an hour. So the Minardi's been lapped, the Ferrari's bearing down on them. In front of the Minardi of Marc Genet is Alexander Wurtz's Benetton, down in 13th position. Over Radion, now it's here that Mika Häkkinen can close up. I don't think he's close enough to stop.
He is close enough, Murray. He has got the slipstream. We know he's got 10 kilometres an hour extra, but Michael Schumacher very firmly closing the door, leaving Hakkinen nowhere to go at all. Hakkinen had the speed, he didn't have anywhere to use it.
And that reminds me of Damon Hill and Michael Schumacher. Damon Hill in the Williams, Michael Schumacher in the Benetton in 1994, at exactly the same place where Damon Hill and Michael actually banged wheels at Les Combes in their tremendous, ferocious fight for leadership in the Belgian Grand Prix, which is being repeated here again. Lap 40. We've got laps 41, 2, 3 and 4 to go at the end of this one. And I have to say, it's looking as though Mika Häkkinen can take that lead and increase his lead in the championship. They're coming up to Wurtz now, who is lapping some 2 seconds a lap slower than they are. They've both got much more powerful and better handling cars. They'll both pass him, but will it affect the lead? Yeah. And I think we're going to see it again, because they're coming through to complete the lap now. That is 40 laps completed, just 4 laps left to go.
Now Häkkinen's best chance is if Schumacher has to follow Zonta closely through Eau Rouge, and I don't think that's going to happen, particularly this time around. I think they're going to pass Zonta on another part of the racetrack, because that's what gives Hakkinen his best shot. Schumacher in dirty air, and then Hakkinen with the extra straight line speed. And once again, look, Michael's having to defend, and Mika, and the back marker's in the way. Can he do it? Yes, he's done it. A brilliant move there, either side of Zonta.
Because that could well have decided the race. A superb, gritty, determined, forceful move from Mika Häkkinen takes the lead in the McLaren Mercedes, and he